Hey, you guys, welcome. First of all, I look so different when I with my hair out and down. I had to, take the braids out. Anyways, hey, you guys, it's been so long since I've been on live. And by so long, I think it's been like a week. But I feel like I haven't been on live. I haven't been on live all September. So it's been over a week. At this point, it's been almost 2 weeks since I've been on here. So welcome back. Hey, are you guys ready for tonight? So I am like super chill with this little shirt on and my hair out, but we're chilling. Anyways, hey guys, welcome to my live. If you are a new subscriber, hey, this is your first time on my live, you're in for a treat. Congratulations, you've made it. Those who are here all the time know that these are like the best. I feel like it's like the best part of my channel, honestly, are these lives, because you guys get all the details, all the treats, and all the answers to all of your business and just life questions. So I am excited. I am excited. I was about to say, hey y'all. I'm excited for tonight. You guys are here. Hey y'all. Hey, I'm in Houston too. What's up? Yay! Yay, Erica. Congratulations. So anyways, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Natalie. I go by Natalie Nicole here and on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go right now and follow me. I will go follow the next, 10 people back. So my Instagram is Natalie Nicole, just like my YouTube. And I started off as an online boutique owner, and I still own my boutique. I still run my boutique. Hey. And I also am a coach. I'm also now an author. My book is finally published, y'all. I'll talk about that later. But I'm also a coach and a business strategist. I help new entrepreneurs really launch their business and then grow and learn ways to reach their audience in better ways. And so, yes, Jaleesa, I saw you. I think you told me. I mean, you put it in our Facebook group. But I'm so excited for you. I have to check out your website. But yes, you guys, so I actually wrote a book. It's called Soul Food for the Entrepreneur. It's actually a 30-day devotional and a journal helping entrepreneurs launch, start, and build faith, wealth, and success in their business. The book is officially published, y'all, on Amazon, but I don't want y'all to go get it yet, okay? Thank you. I don't want y'all to go get it yet, because you know how like you can publish, maybe you don't know, but you can publish a book and then I want to actually so as soon as I publish it through Amazon, they put it live, right? So they put it live. So it's live right now, but I haven't even gotten my author copy yet. So I ordered it yesterday. It should be here tomorrow. I just want to make sure it looks good, and then I will release you guys to go get it. Those of you who got the e-copy, I think at this point, 60 to 70 of you guys got the e-copy. So shout out to y'all. Everybody who purchased the e-copy, hopefully you purchased it with a good email, because I'm going to be emailing you like a 50% off discount if you want to get the physical copy, because you probably can, because if you're like me. So those of you who got the e-copy, this is like totally off topic. In a moment, we'll go to the Q&A and marketing. But if you got the e-copy, we're only on day, now Lashina got to let me know. Lashina knows if she's in here, but I think we're on day 17 or 18 in the Facebook group. So we're still like a little over halfway through the devotional. So I don't know about you guys, but I've been trying to like reach for the physical copy. I've been wanting to hold it in my hand and write physically in it, and I can't because I haven't had it yet. So I'm excited for the physical copy. It has been life-changing to all of us who have been reading it. When I say us, everyone who purchased it is in a Facebook group. If you never joined the Facebook group, you need to join it immediately. But we're in a Facebook group right now. It's about like only half of us. It's like 35 of us in the Facebook group. And we are just like going through the challenge together, growing our businesses, and just including faith in every aspect. And it has been life-changing. People have had just supernatural business opportunities, supernatural money in their account, supernatural everything, because we're really applying the principles of God, and all of that is available to those of us who know how to apply it. So anyways, this has been, and you guys, you would not even believe. Can I be real with y'all for a moment? Can I be real with y'all? This is like also off topic. I'm letting everybody join in, then we'll get to the marketing stuff. Can I be real with y'all? I wrote the devotional in 3 days. It is now officially, since I published it, 250 pages. I wrote it in 3 days, and I released it to you guys, and then I got it edited, and then I had it published within like 2 days after that. So it was a very short process, but it's all God. Y'all know. Okay, if you're here on my channel, you probably see a theme. I started my business in 3 weeks. We do things with acceleration because I'm doing it listen, y'all, okay? I'll be like, God help me, and then he helps me. So it just happens. So thank you. Yes, God, you know, God is real, y'all, okay? Let me be an example of acceleration. Listen, y'all, do y'all know my story? Y'all should know my story because I'm sure y'all all saw my video that I put up, my last video like 2 weeks ago, talking about my 1-year anniversary in my online boutique. Okay, I started my boutique July 18th. No, what am I saying? July 1st, 2018. Last year, I started my online boutique. Yes, real suddenly. That's how it works in my life, is supernaturally suddenly. Okay, yes. Wow. But anyway, so I was just thinking about how I wish you guys were in my other Facebook group. I have a Facebook group that's just totally for those who have the book. And let me just tell y'all, since y'all are not there, but I'm sure y'all want to know what's going on in there. So every week I kind of go in there. We have like business meetings. It's actual business meetings where I take the devotionals and apply it to like their actual businesses. And we had a business meeting. What day was that? Sunday. And it was like amazing. So I don't know why I got off topic on that. But anyways, started my boutique, got it done in 3 weeks. As soon as I launched, I told you guys this before, I saw success right in the beginning because I set up the proper channels. This kind of goes into our marketing stuff. I'm gonna read y'all's comments in a moment, but congratulations. I see somebody saying congratulations. I'm gonna read it in a second. But yeah, as soon as I launched, I had sales immediately because you guys saw my video today, okay, talking about email marketing. Well, you know, email marketing wasn't really even set up in the very beginning, really for me, because I started so shortly that I didn't even really set up like the coming soon page and all of that. No, it was too suddenly to set all of that up. I literally started in 3 weeks. And the first 2 weeks was like me doing my research, and then the last week was like implementing everything. So like it happened too fast. But I got all of my sales in the beginning just from social media. I only had like 1,000 something followers, and most of them were from like college and like just friends and family. But because of just how I positioned myself, you guys should scroll down on my Instagram. If I can find it, I will post it on my community tab. Either this evening, I'll do it this evening. My initial I'm launched post. So my initial post, I really was so real about why I was doing it and who I was serving. And so people just wanted to support in the beginning. So that was a blessing for me. But so, you know, that was my beginning. I started and I made quite a few sales in my first month. And then y'all know my story. Okay, months 2, 3, 4, I literally made 1 sale a month. And I was gonna put, I just got here, so nothing. I was just telling them how I just published my book. And we're here. Yay! Yay! Okay, Flossie B, I'm gonna take your comment, okay, as a review to put on my site. That is so exciting. Yeah, I love when you guys tell me, because I'm gonna get back to my story in a second. But I really try to provide valuable content. That's that. But anyway, so what was I saying? So I launched, I was going to put, I found a screenshot, you guys. So, you know, you can go like to Shopify, or I had Squarespace at the time, and you can take a screenshot of your orders. And literally I have a screenshot of my August, September, and October. And I'm not lying to you, when I had 1 sale each month. Now the order amount changed. 1 month, I think my order was like $60. So it was a good order, but it was still only 1. 1 month it was like 25, the other month it was like 80, something like that. Either way, I literally had 1 sale per month. It's not an exaggeration. And then can you even believe that was a year ago, and now I'm here? And if you saw my community tab, I told you guys in my community tab how much I made in August. And I say this, I have to give you guys a disclaimer, because y'all know, if you've been here for a while, you know that I'm very humble and I'm not one to brag, because I know I live by scripture, Deuteronomy 8:18, and that scripture says, I have to put my hair here because it's like big, but Deuteronomy 8:18 says, remember the Lord our God, for he is the one that gives you the power to create wealth or success, depending on what version you're reading. So when I talk about my success, I don't say it's because of anything I did. I credit it all to God. So anyways, the month of August, I didn't even know until I looked at my bank statement, I made $8,900 in my business and my boutique. My Labor Day sale definitely accredited to that. Somebody just asked if I could make a recap of my Labor Day sale, which was a good comment, and I think I will do that. So long story short, can you believe, and you know, and people are out here making hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars in a month. So I'm not saying I'm just the most successful person in earth, the planet Earth. But all I'm saying is, can you believe how we went from a sale a month to far exceeding that? And something I will tell you guys as we get into this marketing, I'm gonna let you guys ask your questions in a moment. But when I tell you consistency is key, like because I know for a fact, okay, some of y'all got my email today that I was telling y'all that in the beginning, like August, September, October, I wanted to quit my business so bad last year. I just didn't care enough, right? When you don't care enough, then you don't really put in the effort. And I didn't put I did not put in any effort, and I did not care enough because I was focused on my job, and my job was already hard enough as it was. As a teacher, that was too much. So some of y'all are like that right now. You're so focused on other things, which is okay, but you have to really think about and determine what is your priority. And, in the beginning, it's going to be work that you won't necessarily immediately see a return from, but in the end, there is a return in your investment. But you have to invest. And when I say the words invest, time and commitment is an investment, right? Something that you're investing. Let's look up the word. I like looking up definitions because I like to get real specific and technical. So my favorite thing to do is go on my iPhone and search the definitions of stuff. So let's see. One moment. Okay, well, this definition says, oh, this is a good definition. A thing that is worth doing or buying because it may be profitable or useful in the future. Another one says an act of devoting time, effort, or energy to a particular undertaking with the expectation of a worthwhile result. And so both of these are not saying that you're going to get an immediate result, right? When you're doing this work, when you're doing these emails, it might feel pointless when you're not getting something in return, but investing your time, investing your energy, investing your effort does not always equate to an immediate result. You know what I'm saying? But with consistency, right, as you consistently invest your time, you will eventually see an investment. And we need to get into the habit of celebrating small wins. And like, so for instance, today I posted that email marketing video. I hope y'all go watch it. If you haven't already, you need to go watch it immediately, because these are all the things that I did within my email marketing to be able to, I don't lie when I say every single email equals a sale. Now that can be one sale, that can be $1,000 worth of sales. It just depends on the email, the discount, and who I'm sending it to, and all of that. However, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, we need to really celebrate the small wins. So like when you start perfecting, when you start working on your email marketing and you start implementing the things that I told you guys today, I don't want you to get discouraged when you get no sales. You need to celebrate the small wins, meaning you need to go into your MailChimp app, go into your analytics, whatever service you're using, and look at the difference in how many email opens you got. Maybe you got 5% opens on your last email, but maybe your next emails you get 15% opens. Okay, maybe it doesn't get a sale yet, but you have so many more opens. At least you're doing something right. That might mean that your subject line and your time of day that you sent your email is better. Now we need to work on your formatting. Okay, are there call to actions? Are there pictures that are clear and captivating? Are you putting too many words? But then once you kind of can see an increase in something, take that and work on the next thing. You got to work on the next thing. Today, I was telling some people that I mentor, I was recording an ads video for one of my like mentorship groups. And I was showing them how like when you set up your Facebook ads, if you use, so when you set up your Facebook ads, you want to set up you want to make sure that you put a Facebook pixel on your website. You can do that through Facebook Business Manager. Okay, too many words. And so when you do that, you want to set up events. And if this is too much information for you, I'm going to shout out Jance. You guys probably know Jance. She also has a YouTube channel, and she has a ads course, and I'm pretty sure her ads, people who ask me about ads, like I'm still like learning, and I'll teach people who I mentor, but I'm not gonna sit here and like just go over it because I think I can still like perfect in it. But she has an ads course. So if you're new to it, go check it out and do all that. But anyways, let her know that Natalie sent you. But anyways, if you are familiar with ads a little bit, when you set up new events, an event can be like, I can set up to where my Facebook pixel captures when someone looks at a new page, or when someone adds to cart, or when somebody puts in their payment info. And so today I was looking at my analytics, and let's say over the past month, this is like real life, over the past month, I may have had 12,000 page views on my website. right? Now that doesn't mean 12,000 visitors, that just means page views. So if I viewed 5 of the pages, that counts to 5 of my page views, but I'm 1 visitor. Stay with me. 12,000 page views, I could have had 300 add to carts. So out of 12,000 views, only 300 people added to the cart. Now, after I had add to carts, okay, then I could have had like 175 initiate a checkout. Just because somebody adds a cart don't mean they're going to buy something. So initiating to checkout means that they actually say, okay, I want to check out with my cart. And then I might have had like 75, or let's say I think it said I had like 85 added their payment info, and then 75 actually purchased. And so now that I have analytics, no, I didn't get 300 sales over the past month, but I had 300 add to carts. So now that's data. Now I can look at, okay, what do I need to do now to figure out how to change the adds to carts into more payment info. And what I can look at, what I think the difference was, is maybe my shipping might be too high. So either way, what I'm trying to tell y'all is celebrate the small wins and use that as a stepping stone to improve to the next level. Okay, are y'all following me? So in anything that you're doing, even as you work on like your Instagram marketing and whatever else, and even if you start to get new followers, celebrate that. Okay, they're attracted to you for some reason. Now let's try to figure out how to turn them from visitors on your social media to visitors on your website, right? Are you converting them from followers to customers, or from followers to website visitors, and then from visitors to customers? We're trying to convert here, okay? So small wins are good. Celebrate the small wins and just be consistent in your actions. Now that we got that out of the way, what questions do you guys have about marketing? Because we need to get more sales. Something that I will say is, if you started your boutique, let me give you a time frame. So if you already have a boutique, and let's say you started your boutique around the months of like February or March. Right now we're September. So if you started your boutique from like around like springtime up until now, and you've been struggling, that is totally normal, because that is a really low time for sales in retail. The best time for sales in retail is coming up right now, like starting with November Black Friday, and then also the holiday season, and then going into the beginning of the year. So those are our peak times for sales. So if you're someone who you feel like, oh, I'm struggling with my boutique, but you just started a few months ago, that's pretty normal. I want to tell you to stay consistent, especially right now. Like, now is the time to get serious and to really to not give up. If you haven't started your boutique yet and you want to start within the next year, you need to figure out a way to start by November. Thank you. You need to figure out a way. Sorry, y'all messed with my earring. You need to figure out a way to start by November. I'm not playing. Okay, you got 2 months. I think that's a lot of time. 2 months is a lot of time. I think that I started in 3 weeks, so I think 2 months is more than enough time. So you need to figure out a way to do that if you really want to start. Now, if you just can't because of whatever personal reasons, that's okay. Just know that when you do start, you're gonna have to work twice as hard as everybody else when you start, because you're gonna be starting during a time that's just not as popping, especially as a new boutique owner. Okay, so anyways, I can keep rambling. Do you guys have any questions about marketing? We can get started with your questions. If not, I can think of another topic to cover. But for now, I just want to know your questions, because I've made videos over a few different topics. At this point, we've talked about email marketing. We've talked about sales and discounts. What else have I made videos about? We can talk about YouTube. We can talk about influencer marketing, social media marketing. But if you have questions, try to make it specific, because just saying, let me know more about marketing, that's too general. I get a lot of questions about that. Just how do you even begin selling on Instagram? That's a good question. So I think when you're getting on Instagram, there's so many people there. Your initial focus should be, who are you trying to target? I say this all the time, but it's not me being cliche, I'm being serious. Who are you trying to target? So what type of person, who is your ideal customer? So who is that ideal customer? What do they look like? How old are they? I'll answer that in a second. How old are they? What do they like to dress like? What is their aesthetic? What do they like to do? Like, what activities they like to do? Tell me more about your ideal target, and whoever that person is in your mind, you're posting things, quotes, pictures, outfits, inspo, hashtags, your bio, everything is targeted to that specific person to give them a specific visual experience. And so how do you begin? Begin by figuring out who your target audience is and then just posting things that you think they would like. If you don't have inventory yet, as you're trying to build up your following, as you're getting your inventory, you want to start posting things that you think they may like. That can be different quotes and things like that. Hey, okay, I hear you mentioned about email marketing, but what if you don't have enough people subscribed to your email list? Yeah, so that's the thing. You're welcome. When I started, I had like 20 people on my email list. It doesn't matter. You just do it. You just do it. So even when I had 20 people on my email list, I would send them emails and I would still get sales. So that's not a lot of people at all. So if you don't have enough people, you get more people. So the question should be, how do you get more people? And you can do that. So I mentioned it in my video today. I think a lot of us, we might think about it too hard. If you want to add somebody to your email list, you need to promote your email list. So for instance, when you go to MailChimp, I wish I could share my screen. I tell y'all that all the time, but I can't. I don't know if I can. I can't. You need to go to MailChimp. And when you go to MailChimp and go to your audience, you're able to create like a sign-up form. You want to put that sign-up form in your Instagram bio. And then whenever you post a picture, you want to say something like, if you want access to this new arrival, or I'll answer that in a second. If you want access to new arrivals, or if you want a discount on this new item, or if you want to be included in this giveaway, sign up for my email list. And you want to tell them, click the link in my bio to sign up for my email list. And people will sign up for your email list if they are interested. That's just what they will do. You also want to include, like I said on my video today, make sure you watch that video today, because I said it in there, but make sure you include like pop-ups and add an incentive to your site to get email subscribers. So I'm not gonna go, I don't feel like repeating myself at all, but if you guys go watch the video that I posted today, there's more information there. Or you can ask me more specific questions. Oh yes, honey, you have to promote that email list because people will not just do it because you want them to. You have to be very, that's kind of like today when I talked about in email marketing, you have to add a call to action, which says like, click here to buy now. In the beginning, that may seem like, well, that's dumb because I want them to buy, but you have to be very blunt and what's the word? You have to be very specific with your target audience or with your audience telling them what to do, or they won't do it. People, we assume that they know, but they won't know. So yeah, you want to definitely promote your email list. Hold on, y'all. Let me sip my coffee. No, I don't have brand ambassadors. I paid an influencer one time, $100, and I got no sales, no followers, no nothing. And that person had over 1 million followers. Yep, that's that. Now, I also think that influencer marketing can be good. And so I think I did some things wrong. So I can give you guys some tips and some pointers if you guys want to do influencer marketing. I think what's important is this is why it's important to know your target audience, because the type of clothes that I have are kind of like very chill, kind of like travel clothes, vacation clothes, kind of like, no, I don't want to say too modest, but it's definitely not super trendy, super sexy, super trashy, super whatever, all the other stuff. I'm not saying that trendy is trashy. I'm just saying that it's not trashy. And so the influencer that I reached out to, she had a lot of followers and she posted fashion stuff. I'm not going to say the name. Well, maybe I will, but I don't know. However, the audience that she had will probably have never bought my clothes anyway, because they're more into the trendy, the stuff like that, stuff that I don't sell. So when she posted my stuff, I didn't get much engagement because it didn't match up. No, I don't know what Mel Munch is. It didn't match up. So if you're wanting to use an influencer, I think that's fine. I think the more followers, the better. Don't pay too much money. Look for a great deal. And make sure their followers would like what you're posting. This is what I mean by your ideal customer, your target audience. When I first did that, that was in the very beginning of my business. And yeah, very beginning of my business. And I didn't have a target audience back then. I've grown one since then. And that's why I tell you guys this, because I learned from my mistakes. Okay. So I think you can do it now, but just be mindful and just be wise in who you choose. How do you figure out who your target audience is? I wrote out a few demographics and other info, but then I'm stuck. So I don't think you really go anywhere to get more info. You can, but the way I think about it is kind of like a hypothetical creative imagination. When you think about your ideal customer, what do they look like? Who are they? Right? So I kind of made up an ideal person in my mind based on the type of clothes that I bought. I kind of made up a person in my mind. So my ideal person loves going to brunch. She loves traveling, going to vacation. She's a everyday woman. She's probably a 9-to-5er. Like I just kind of made up a person in my mind. And then everything that I put out, my promotions, my campaigns, my captions, go out towards that type of person. And if a person fits that criteria, they should be attracted. They should be attracted to everything that I post. So you kind of just make it up. But it needs to relate to, if you already have inventory, that relates to your inventory so that you're able to sell your inventory, so that you're able to make a campaign and promote your inventory. If you don't have inventory yet, you're in a great spot. You can make it up now, and then you buy inventory based on that audience. You make your website towards that audience. Y'all, this is like I'm giving y'all away a lot of information. So hopefully y'all are using it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, well, so okay, MailChimp is no longer an app on Shopify, but I still use it. I just made a video. What video was that, y'all? That I talked about ShopSync. I can't remember what video that was, but I think I just made a video all about it, but I can't remember what video that was. I'll just tell you, you can link up your MailChimp using ShopSync. Either I made a video about it, maybe I was coaching somebody, I can't remember. But if you download the ShopSync app on Shopify, then you are able to use, then you're able to use MailChimp. Yes, thank you, Asia. She said today's video was awesome. It was very informative. Get a pen and paper when you watch it. That is definitely necessary. I should be taking all the notes and then implementing the notes immediately. Yes. Okay. Yes. If you haven't watched my previous video yet, it's definitely going to help you, Sin. It's going to definitely help you because it's a lot of information all about email marketing. It's totally an email marketing video. I just kind of titled it the way that I titled it so that because I feel like people don't really understand the importance of email marketing. So I kind of had to like trick them into watching the video, and then the video is all about email marketing. Because when you actually utilize email marketing, you're going to just be so surprised at how well it can help your business if you actually utilize it correctly. You guys, look at me, like literally, okay, I am no like superstar here. Well, I will be one day. When I launched my boutique, I was just a regular schmegler, okay? And I just happened to randomly use an email list of like, it literally was maybe like 5 people, then 15, then 20. And I just happened to send them an email. And listen, everything's from trial and error. So it works for me. Try it out for yourself. It doesn't work for you, then, again, trial and error. Analytics is your bestie. I just paid someone $50 to promote my boutique, and they had 500,000 followers. I don't think their followers have the audience too different from my brand. Yeah. And I feel like we kind of learn these things as we try to implement them, and then it doesn't go how we plan. Because you kind of realize, like, let's say you have hold on, y'all. Excuse me. Let's say you sent that person your pictures and their audience doesn't engage with your pictures, then you clearly just found out that that's not the audience for you. So that means now you need to actually go back to the drawing board and figure out, well, who is your audience? And you have to think about, well, who would like to wear this outfit? You got to just kind of be creative. Hey, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read y'all's questions. I'm sorry. I'm going so slow. Okay, do you make up the rules? Okay, hold on. Let me read the question. Do you make up the rules as far as compensation goes? Meaning, do you tell them you're going to pay them or give them free clothes? No. So what did I do? So the one that I found, she typically, I think what I did, so most people who have a lot of followers, they have their email in their bio, and I just emailed them and was like, I just emailed them. Okay, what are y'all doing? Oh, okay. I see y'all are signing up for the event right now. I'll tell y'all more about the events later on, but you just email them and say like, hey, I have, I'm a boutique owner. I believe that my content will work well with your brand. What are your rates? You just ask them, what are their rates? And they'll tell you what they want. Somebody asked me for free clothes, and some of them will reach out to you, but I was like, girl, I'm not giving you none of my clothes. Okay, I'd rather pay you than give you my clothes for free. But it's up to you. Do you have to pay and send clothes when you use an influencer? Yeah, you typically have to pay, especially now that they're getting more popular and it's getting more like normal to use influencers. You have to pay. And depending on, really just depends. There are some influencers who typically just do Instagram stuff. They're just on Instagram. They'll charge you less. I reached out to a pretty popular influencer. So the first influencer that I reached out to, she had 1 million followers and she did not reach my demographics. I didn't know that at the time. And she only charged me $100 and I got nowhere with her. I actually reached out to another influencer after that, but I did not go with her because I could not afford it at the time. Literally, she only had, not only, but she, compared to the first one, she only had 100,000 followers, but she also is someone who professionally now works with brands. And so her assistant emailed me back and was like, yeah, it's gonna be something $1,000. I was like, okay, thank you, see you later. Because honey, what? Now I am confident because she is like a fashion influencer and I believe that she was my target audience, or her demographics was in my target audience. And I also believe that I would have made a lot of sales with her. But then I also got worried that for her to be charging so much, I believe the price really determines the value. So I don't think it would have been a bad idea. But then I got worried that I did not have enough inventory to compensate working with such a huge influencer, because I then would believe that if I would have paid her that money, I think it was worth it. I could have paid it, but I don't think that I would have had the inventory necessary for her audience, because I think I would have gotten like too many sales and I would have been like, sold out so quickly. Sorry, you guys, if you're just coming on, hey, welcome. I'm reading y'all's questions, going as fast as I can. Hey, Tracy. That's a good question. So she says, hey, so for picking your demographic, like on Instagram, should I follow people I would want to shop at my store? I think that's a great idea. So when I coach people on branding and marketing, and actually on my website, I have a branding and marketing guide. It's like an ebook guide, and I talk about this in there. So if you want more information, you can go get it. I'll link it in a second. But in the guide, I do talk about that you want to have your target audience engage with you. You can do that through hashtags, and then you want to engage with your target audience. So they actually, that's a way to build more of organic following, and you can do that through hashtags, through following, through commenting, being engaging. So yeah. Okay, thank you, Asia. Yeah, ShopSync was in a live. You're welcome. I talked about that in my video today, Deidre. If you haven't seen my video, please go watch it. But email marketing, you can send them out as often as you want. Consistency is best, so the more often, the better. Yes, Trina. So this is a great time for me to segue and let you guys know what's going on. She asked, do I still have the early bird special? So I'm not sure if you guys can see my description box. Can somebody let me know in the comments, and then I'll come back up to y'all's questions in a second. Can someone let me know in the comments? Can you guys see my description box as you're on live? I know you can during a normal video. I don't know how live works. But either way, so I'm actually having an event, 2 different events for 2 different audiences. So if you're someone who you want to start your boutique before the new year, not before the new year, let's scratch that. Let's go ahead and just take that out of my vocabulary. Put it aside. If you want to start your boutique, and I told y'all a second ago, you need to be starting before Black Friday, because I'm telling y'all, you need to. So if you want to do that before November, before Black Friday, I'm having a 2-day intensive, which is a full 2 days where I'll be teaching aspiring boutique owners how to launch and start and build. Can you hear that? I was like, what is that? Launch and start and grow their online boutique before, sorry y'all for the echo, before, okay, we can't see it. Okay, before Black Friday. And there was an early bird special, which will be ending, it should be ending tonight at midnight. So I told y'all it's 24 hours. So here's the link if you want to check it out. It's a 2-day intensive. If you can't see it now in the chat, after the video is over, you can go and click the link. Somebody just asked me about it, and people are just signing up for it now. So that's that. And then if you are, I didn't tell you guys about this on a live, and I'm sorry, but it's not until next month, but I should let you guys know because it's actually selling out quicker than I expected. And some of y'all probably want to know. Is that Leah? Is that Leah? I am hosting an event for current business owners. So if you're a current business owner, I'm having a branding and marketing workshop in October. It's 3 weeks long. It'll be 3 full live sessions. It's going to be very small and intimate because I want to make sure that people can actually grow. And the purpose of that is to be able to also have your marketing and branding on point, making sales before Black Friday. Listen, we're going to be working together on October 8th, 15th, and 22nd. I am so excited for that because y'all, my current boutique owners be like hounding me down like, okay, what about us, sis? We're still here. We still want to work with you. And so that is definitely an opportunity. I'll post a link right now as well. The sessions, and I don't like talking about two different events typically because I feel like it can be confusing, but it is what it is. There is two different events. I don't want to talk about too much here, but the links are all down below and in the chat. One for new boutique owners who want to get started before Black Friday, and then one for current business and boutique owners who want to be on and popping and selling out Black Friday. Okay, period. So I'm excited. The one that I just posted, it's called the Branding and Marketing Virtual Workshop. It is a 3-week workshop. It's actually $100 off for the rest of the night. So if y'all want to get it, y'all definitely can. If you have questions about it, let me know. And I'm getting back to y'all's questions. We can talk more about that a little bit later. Let me see. Go back up. Okay, Trina. So to answer your question, Trina, yes, the early bird special is still up right now, but probably by the end of the night, it will be taken off and the prices will go back up to the original price. Hey, y'all. Listen, okay, she said, how do you stay on budget as a new boutique owner? I'm not gonna lie to you. Can I be real with y'all? Budgeting for me has been the hardest aspect of my entire life ever. It's been magnified now. So I'm not gonna lie, even before I was a business owner at all, I had a hard time with budgeting. Like I was the girl who went paycheck to paycheck, even though I made more than enough money to be living and saving. And I did save, but then I would like spend frivolously on dumb things, right? I was like a spontaneous spender. And I think that's just like a flaw in my money management. And so that's something that has been magnified now that I'm a business owner. Now, because I have to do my money well, because this is like my livelihood, I have gotten better at it. But coming up with the perfect budget has been, pretty difficult for me. So how do I stay on budget? Y'all, listen, I'm the person that be up at like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. watching budgeting videos on YouTube. There are so many budgeting videos for so many different instances. Y'all need to look them up. I promise you, you don't want me to make a video right now on budgeting. I've considered it, I've thought about it, and I just need to get it together. So I would encourage you guys to go on YouTube. I love YouTube for all things. That's how I was able to publish my book, although I also did take some masterclasses as well. But YouTube is great. I encourage you guys to go on YouTube and look up budgeting videos for different instances. There's for entrepreneurs, there's for single moms, although I'm not a single mom, but that's up there, and etc. So yes, me and budgeting, we're fighting right now, but we're getting it together in Jesus' name. It's something that I just pray over daily. So we're going to get it together. Okay, when you start your following on Instagram, do you follow everyone who follows you? I asked because someone told me I should as courtesy. Others think, no, I should have had more following. That I should have more. Okay, so in the beginning, when I was trying to build my following, I did used to follow everybody back. And then I realized that I didn't want to see all that foolishness on my timeline. Like, not to be offensive, but I like to keep my timeline clean and to the point for what I want to look at. And so everyone who follows me is not someone who I want to follow. So I don't think you have to follow everybody back. You can as a courtesy, but my thing is when I used to do that, then I had to go back and unfollow people way too much because my timeline was too crowded. So my answer is no. I don't think you need to follow everybody back. Nope, absolutely not. Unless they're like someone who you feel like you want to network with or socialize with, if they're in your target audience, if you're interested in what they're posting about, maybe, but Okay, let me see. Lisa says, I have a hair salon right now. My online boutique will be all accessories. I thought of putting a email sign-in sheet. What do you mean? So you mean like an email sign-up sheet like at your salon, like where they can sign up for your accessories? Is that what you mean? Mocha says, I'm having a hard time finding my audience. I only have sales once a month, so on every blue moon. Yes, and it can be a lot of different things. You didn't say much right here. It can be a lot of different things. So I 1000% recommend coming to my class. It's going to be amazing. Ooh, Flossie B, you need to go watch my Labor Day. Have you seen my Labor Day video? I did the same thing. So wait, are you already launched? Are you already launched, Flossie B? My sessions. So for all of the courses, all of the classes, everybody who registers will get a replay of the entire thing. So for instance, the one that's happening in September, literally it's less than 2 weeks away. So that's why early bird tickets are going up after today probably. But the sessions on Saturday, it's the 21st and 22nd. So the 21st, it is from 11 a.m. to 1:30 Central. And then on Sunday, the 22nd, it's from 3 to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you cannot attend a session or both sessions or whatever the case is, if you just want to come back, leave and come back later, everybody will be getting the full replay of the entire event anyways, because it's going to be so much information, y'all, in those like 2.5 hours that you're gonna need the replay. So okay, I just scrolled down and seeing this foolishness. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let me see. I just launched on 8/29, but I have no sales yet. I even started a Poshmark. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. I'm not sure either, but I need to know more. You can put your Instagram down if you want. Okay. Okay. I see. Well, you know what? No, I don't put it on discount. You don't want to start off by discounting your clothes. I say just put it up. You know, it is September, but you just want to put up what you have. And some things that I kind of teach about when you have like things that are out of season, you can make them into transitional pieces. So add a jean jacket on top or add a scarf on top, or, you know, you can dress it up, but also like you can also still sell summer clothes. I think it's all about just how you market it. I don't think it's bad. I don't think you don't want to start off anything by giving a discount. So don't start off with a discount, because then they will always be looking for a discount from you. Don't do that. Okay? Do not do that. Okay, sorry, y'all. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, when you say you want to have an email list sign in, listen, come on now, it's hot in Texas too. Floridians, Texans, all the above. Alicia, when you say you're gonna have a sign in, do you mean like a physical piece of paper in your salon? That's what I'm trying to get clarity on. Let me know, is that what you mean? I think it's a good idea. Okay, yes. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, but don't just simply put the paper down and expect to get signups. You want to make sure that you're still like in some way like promoting your accessories, even in your salon, like you wearing your accessories and having people ask about it. And you kind of want to start up conversation and be like, oh yeah, girl, they're right here. If you want to know when I have more, so put your email here. But you definitely want to, or even do like a promotion, like everybody who signs up for your email will get 10% off, but you want to actively promote it. So don't just, you know, put a paper down, but make sure you're engaging with that paper. Because with anything, you still have to be vocal about why somebody should sign up and what they will get when they sign up. You want to be like telling people. And it's not enough to just have it on a piece of paper, because, you know, you want to, it's kind of like, yeah, I have it on my website for people to join my email list, but I need to get people to actually get to my website, to actually sign up for my email list, to actually look for my first email from them, right? So you want to be more engaging with that process. And that's even with y'all who are not in person, right? Who just want to start your email list. You just want to be more engaging. Like, I think a lot of us, sometimes we just don't know. Like in the beginning, you're not really sure how vocal you should be, or you think that you're being annoying to your followers. But listen, if you don't promote yourself, nobody else will. You have to be vocal. So you need to ask for followers. You need to ask for likes. You need to ask for shares, ask for email signups, and ask for purchases. Like when I say ask, I mean like promote, put yourself out there and be like, click here to shop, click here to sign up for my email list. You want a discount? Sign up here. Like you need to be vocal. People need to know what to do. Okay, let me go back up and see what y'all saying. Do you think Instagram or Pinterest is better for growing your business? Well, I've never used Pinterest to grow my business, but I have heard people done really well on Pinterest. So I'm not saying that it won't be good, but I wouldn't know. Hold on, y'all. My sister just called me. Y'all know I have a twin sister, right? She's calling me. I wonder if she sees my YouTube live. If she answers, I'll show her. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, I'm on YouTube live right now. They see and hear me talking to you.
Can they hear and see me?
They can hear you. I don't know if they can hear you, but they definitely can't see you. I was gonna show them you, but not looking like that. Ooh, child. Okay. Well, I want to call you back later. You ready to go to bed? It's 9 o'clock there.
No, I'm about to have an hour of relaxation, rest, tranquility. So call me when you can.
Okay, I'll get off soon so I can call you.
Look, your earrings and your top and your hair. Cute. Bye.
Bye. Okay, y'all. Yes, y'all, I have a twin and I think we're just alike, but she thinks I'm a little crazier than her, so that's that. Yay. Yeah, you know, sometimes I have to really humble myself and think back to how it was when I first started. And when I first started, it definitely was more so annoying than it is now. I definitely have like mastered the act of figuring things out. So I definitely understand where you guys are. And that's why I love to provide you guys with valuable content. Yes, we look exactly alike, especially now that I have my hair out because she wears her hair. Now she just went and got a relaxer. Lord help her. Okay. But yes. As far as social media influencers, I think they can be helpful. Make sure if you just joined, you come and watch the replay. I've been talking for about almost, I don't know, it's been about 45 minutes, and we have gone over influencers. I don't know if you guys are able to rewind this while I'm talking to y'all live, but if you can figure that out, that might be pretty helpful. Hey, aw, thank you so much. You're always so sweet. Is it Iris? Yes, thank you. In Jesus' name. Okay, cool. So y'all might want to rewind and see some things. Maybe start from the beginning and just forget what I'm talking about now. Not if you've been here, but if you just came, you might want to watch, scroll back. Oh, you have a twin too? Yes, twins. Okay. How often are you supposed to email market? You can do it as often as you want. It just depends. I think you should always be striving to send value. I don't really have a clear-cut answer because if I look at my emails right now, Bath and Body Works is emailing me every day. And every single day I'm looking at those emails looking for something that I want. So I don't think there's such thing as being too vocal, but you definitely don't want to do it like once every 5 to 6 months, because then you will be, when you do send that email, you'll either end up in spam, you'll get unsubscribed, or you'll be forgotten in the dust. So I think consistency is key, and you can determine for yourself what is a healthy consistency. Let me see. When building in my email list, do I struggle? Honestly, listen, so my thing is, when you're asking people to sign your email list, I have different answers. Typically, I would just post it kind of freely on my Instagram, like, hey, y'all, if you want this, sign up for my email list. And whoever's following me will sign up, right? However, if you want to reach out to people and ask them, I think that's also a great rule of thumb, is like just texting your whole phone right now. I read this book. Y'all should probably check it out. It's called Launch, Launch. I mention it all the time. That book goes into great detail about how great email marketing is. And it goes over great practices to use email marketing. And his tip in the book, the author said that you should get out your phone and text everybody you know and email everybody you know and message everybody you know. Because if you text homeboy and he don't want to sign up for your email list, maybe his little sister does, right? He can spread it over to her. So I think it doesn't hurt to reach out to everybody, but it definitely, yeah, I think you can do it either way. What women's expo? Oh, how sweet. Okay, I'm reading in advance because I just see some cute messages. Great question. Yeah, I gotta talk to Jance and see no, I don't know about a women's expo Saturday and Sunday in Houston. Are you following me on Instagram? Is it Mayan? How do you say your name? I've never known this whole time, but I always see your name. If you follow me on Instagram, can you DM it to me? I just answered that question, so I'm gonna ignore it. Yeah, I gotta reach out to Janice and see what she has going on. My husband and I are believing in God hearing our prayer for twin boys. Yes, you know what? I'm gonna definitely keep y'all in my prayers for twins. That would be a huge blessing. I'm writing this down. I think you should start an online or social media account ASAP. Mayan. If you follow me on Instagram, can you DM me the information? Because I didn't know about it. Okay, thank you. Thanks. I think you should start a social media. My rule of thumb with social media is as soon as you are ready to announce to the world that you are launching something, that's when I would definitely start your account and start promoting your business. I don't think it's ever too soon. Yeah, that's an amazing tactic. I think that's definitely wise because I think a lot of times I think it's important to definitely do it like how Alberta just says. She says that she's not sure that's exactly how it works, but she says she's working on her marketing plan. She plans to have a goal set of what she wants to do every month, like how much she wants to make, I'm assuming. And now she's trying to create a plan of how to market in order, yes, of course, of how to reach her goal. Is that how you do it? And I think that's definitely how you should do it. Because I think when you really break it down, like of how much you want to make, like let's say you want to make $1,000 this month, and then you think about, well, okay, how much typically does each customer spend when they're shopping at your store? Or you can say how much does each product on average cost? Sorry, I keep pausing because I'm reading y'all's comments at the same time. And then you kind of just want to do the math. So let's say you want to, I'm gonna write this down so I can say this correctly. Let's say you want to make $1,000 in a month, and on average, you're selling clothes with discounts and all of that for $25 a piece. Well, if we do 1,000, most of y'all probably can do this math in your head, and I probably can too. But if we do 1,000 divided by 25, that means that, hey, there she go, y'all. I just told some people to go join your ads course because they tried to ask me, and I'm like, listen, I only know so much. That means that if you are selling things for $25, you need to sell at least 40 pieces in a month. So 40 pieces in a month might sound a bit more manageable than $1,000 a month. Okay, now let's break that down to every week. 40 pieces a month, where there are 4 weeks in a month, that means 10 items per month. And so I think it's very wise that when you are marketing, you break it down like that, because then you know, ideally, okay, every single day, like for me, I have a monthly goal of how much money I want to make. And then I break it up for each week. And then I break it down to each day. And Lord, y'all be praying, but like, Lord, today I need so much money. Make it happen. And y'all, he's been making it happen. Okay. And then he makes it happen. And then I'm like, okay, well, now am I being too limiting? I'm like, okay, God, you can do a little bit more than that if you want to. And, I think it's funny. I'm like, I wonder what he's thinking up there. And having probably like, this girl, crazy. But, I think it's wise. Yeah, that's her. I think it's wise to have a specific amount. You know what? Yeah, you definitely should work on your Facebook page. I am not somebody who... Every single day, I get a notification from my Truco Styles Facebook page, and every time I'm just like, Lord have mercy, because I haven't really updated it. I have it to where that all of my posts automatically post on there, but I don't really know how up to date it is. So, do I see myself still doing this 5 years from now? So it just depends on what you mean by this. I definitely do not. She says, do you want to expand and open up a brick and mortar? No. I don't think I ever want to in a million years open a brick and mortar. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do a brick and mortar, but that's just not my ministry. Because what I want to end up doing in the next 5 years, within the next year, so I'm 24, y'all, I'm 24 if y'all didn't know. And so in 5 years, I'll be 29. But in the next year, I really want to be speaking, I tell y'all this all the time, on like stages at conferences and things like that. I want to be speaking. Now, I still do plan on having clothes. I really want to I have ideas for my clothing brand, and I want to start making more things under like the Fearless collection. And so I will still be selling clothes, but I just see myself more so like in the speaking sector. I still want to be on YouTube in some capacity, hopefully, and I still be coaching in a sense. But yeah, I'll still be doing this, I guess, but just times a million. Okay, having my own conferences and events, in-person events. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing like these 2-day events and like these different workshops is because I really, 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 really want to have in-person events, but it's easier and quicker for me to do a virtual event. And eventually, as I'm saving up, I will eventually have an in-person workshop. And I really want to have an in-person retreat, you guys. Okay, if you guys know about Soulful for the Entrepreneur, that's like the name of my book, the name of my Facebook group. That'll be the name of my retreat. So if somebody steals it, I'm gonna know. Okay, I'm going to get it trademarked, copyright, all that. But Soulful for the Entrepreneur is very like near and dear to my heart because it really just speaks to like entrepreneurs being spiritually fed. And in that sense, I like to, as you guys know from my YouTube channel, you get best of both worlds, in my opinion, business and faith. And I want to have a retreat coming very soon, 2020. I already have a date for it, but we're just going to wait on that. I have an event in my mind that I'm actually planning right now. It'll be an in-person retreat, but it'll be very much so faith-based, but also very much so business and entrepreneurial. Like it's just gonna be both. Okay, it's gonna be both, to the sense where we have like, I don't want to give y'all too much, okay, but just know it's gonna be super peaceful. I'm gonna be teaching you guys really how to have quiet time with God in a quiet space with instrumentals and journaling space on like comfortable seating on the floor type of like situation, like at 5 a.m. type of stuff. And then we're going to be with the branding experts and the marketing experts and the financial experts as we're building our businesses, because we're going to be multifaceted. Okay. That's just how it should be. Oh, they're saying hey to you. Wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so funny. Aw, thanks. Yes, y'all need to, okay, now if y'all want help with them ads, go see now. She said she just shared a post with tips for running ads on her Instagram. So if y'all want help with ads, go to her Instagram. Yeah, I definitely took a marketing course. We actually took the same marketing course, but I definitely was not invested. And she also had some experience beforehand, it looked like. So I just, I'm gonna tell y'all to go to her for ads. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I can't wait. So when the retreat is live, because y'all, sometimes we have plans that are way bigger than ours, but I'm not going to knock it. I have a specific number of people that he said, and I'm like, I just wrote it down. I'm like, I'm not sure about this. So we're just gonna check back again in a couple of days. But yeah. Let me see. Do you utilize a tax preparer or do you file your own taxes? How difficult was it initially filing your taxes as a business owner? Estimated taxes. So I do my own taxes, but I will be getting an accountant soon because I just don't want to mess anything up. I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't know. I think I'm doing an okay job, but I also don't know. Like I haven't gotten the letter from the IRS yet, but who really knows? So I'll be getting an accountant because I did it. It wasn't that difficult, but I also am gonna have somebody go back over it. Yes, 2020 is gonna be filled with supernatural blessings. Yes, I'm excited for me. Girl, I'm excited for me too. I'm excited for y'all and for me. I'm excited for all of us. Listen, yes. The devotional into a hardcover. So it's made in a paperback. Do y'all want a hardcover journal? I have it right now on Amazon. It's actually on Amazon right now as a paperback. My devotional / journal. I've never done a pop-up before, if you can believe it or not. Yes. Well, I'm glad y'all are excited about these conferences / retreats, okay? Because it's going to be on and popping. It's going to be good, and I really can't wait because, that's all I got to say. I feel like if you watch my videos, if you watch my lives and stuff, you really know the value that I try to bring to y'all on both aspects. I be studying my word for y'all, and I be reading books, like marketing books for y'all as well. So I am a teacher. I find it to be really challenging to stay focused on launching my boutique. Any advice? I'm getting close to my launch date. Please pray. Oh yes, ma'am. I'm gonna pray for you because you know I was a teacher too. Let me see. When is your ideal launch date? And what grade do you teach? And what year are you in? I need to know all the information. So what grade do you teach? What year are you in your teaching career? What subject do you teach? And when is your launch date? Just tell me all that information, and then I can give you some sound advice after that. Okay, it's been officially an hour. Why didn't you tell me I've been on here for an hour? It's about time to go. You know it's God when you get them crazy numbers and crazy dreams. Yes, okay. Yeah, so Iris, I have one on my site that is the ebook, and then I just finished creating it into a paperback, and it's on Amazon now. But I'm telling y'all, don't buy it yet. Give me until this time tomorrow. I'm gonna come back on live tomorrow. Oh my gosh, because I'm gonna have my book in my hand. It should be here tomorrow, but I did not get a confirmation about it being shipped yet. But I think I ordered it under my mom's account. So either way, I'll have the physical copy tomorrow in hand. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see if it actually looks the way that I expect, and then I will let you guys go and get it. She said, today I got terrible inventory. What do you suggest for not getting discouraged? So where did you get your inventory from? And what about it is terrible? Is it the fabric? Is it see-through? It's not exactly how it looks. Oh. Yay, you're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. I don't know who that is. Lisa Nicholas. No clue who that is, but I'll look her up. What books do you recommend to read? So I 1000% recommend that you read my book, Soulful for the Entrepreneur. And I'm not just saying that. If you already have it, great. You definitely want to start there. As far as other books, I also recommend reading the book Launch that I just recommended earlier, Launch. It's a great marketing book. Now, the guy who wrote that book, his business was, he sold I believe digital resources, but still go check it out because it was just so informational on he has a whole marketing plan. For instance, I took a course on with somebody who I won't say, and her course was $3,000 some dollars, and her course was was exactly around that book, which is only $20. So just go get the book. Okay. It's called Launch, Launch. Let me see if I can go on Amazon and find it real quick. I don't know if it just comes up when you put it in there, and the person who recommended the book, she is a millionaire. And then the person who book this he is a billionaire. So pretty credible. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, the author is, oh, this is good. The author is Jeff Walker, and the book is called Launch, an internet millionaire's secret formula to sell almost anything online, build a business you love, and live the life of your dreams. And yeah, he used mostly email marketing in his book. So check it out. Now, here's the book. Oh, it's a hardcover, Kindle, and audiobook. Let me click on this, and I'll share the link with y'all right now. I actually think I still have the Kindle version, and I'm going to read that. If I still have it on my phone, I'm going to read that this week. Yeah. Oh, this is a long link, but y'all can click on that right there. Okay, any other questions? Was that from Fashion Go or one of the other sites like that? Or was it how did you find that vendor? I don't know who that vendor is. Okay, sorry. Sade, is it Sade? It says October 1st. Okay, coming up. 5th grade, year 8. Okay, so you're an experienced teacher, so that's not the issue. So I would just definitely say, because I know, and I don't want to like say this over your life, but I know that typically October is one of the hardest months of the school year because you're like, okay, this was cute. Now it's time for the break. So that is a difficult time typically, but I'm just going to declare now that for you, it will not be difficult. It will be seamless and easy in Jesus' name. So with that being said, my advice to you is to just be very organized as possible and just be like, spend your time wisely. My number one advice is to leave work at work and leave business at home and just keep them completely separate. Like, it's going to be tempting to, I don't know if you're year 8. I'm not sure if you still work at home after work like I used to in my first 2 years. But also don't take your boutique stuff to school either, because then it'll just be mixed and then it's just frustrating. So my first advice is to keep them totally separate, work at work and business at home, and then use your time as wisely as possible. So like when I say time, like right now is so ideal. I know it can be hard before you actually start because you might not know what you actually need to do, but right now is a good time to really get specific on how you want your orders and processes to go. Like when you place an order, when someone places an order, what's next? Like, how is that going to look for you? How are you going to package your material? Start packaging up inventory now, like before, like act like you get 5 random orders right now that they have to go out by Saturday to the post office. How is that going to look? How much processing time will you have? And all of that, you want to set that up now, because that can be the most like annoying part. It'll be best to now take time to just perfect that before you launch, so that in October it is seamless. And then you just want to be organized. Give yourself time. You don't have to package every single order right when you get it. You have a processing and handling time for a reason. So take it and utilize that and just take a deep breath and it'll be good. Okay. You're welcome. Lord bless everyone on here and anyone who will watch. Father, we may make time to be with you to get your direction. Thank you, people like this. Amen. 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 In Jesus' name. Yes, y'all. Listen, before I come on here and before y'all do anything, if you guys want to teach, coach, and do anything like that, it's so important that, because it's important that you have wisdom, and wisdom really just means that you can help everybody and be wise with what you're giving people. And it's just important that you have wisdom. So before I get on here, I always pray. Like, it can be a short prayer, but mine don't be that short. But I pray that, Lord, give me wisdom, okay, so that y'all can actually be helped, because I don't know what y'all will get on here and ask me, but I need to have the answers for y'all. So, oh, great question. Any advice for someone who wants to start an informational YouTube channel? I don't know what informational, would you consider my channel informational? Is that what you mean by informational? But either way, listen, no matter what, you definitely want to immediately position yourself as an expert in whatever you're going to be talking about. So you just want to get on here with the facts. Make sure you take your time in the beginning to like think about what you're going to say. If you need to map it out, but also don't be like, okay, and today we're going to be talking about marketing and branding, because like that's so like scripted and boring and you will not get any views. No matter if it's still informational, you still want to have personality. Okay, you definitely still want to be like interesting and entertaining to watch in some sense. And then you want to be consistent with your posting. Like, y'all know I'm not the best with my consistency. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get better, but life happens. But when you're first starting out, consistency is key to build your channel, right? Like when you're consistent, every time I post a video, I get a random like 20, 30, 50 subscribers in that instance because I'm posting a video. So you want to be consistent when you're posting videos at all times and just be clear in what you're saying. Okay. Yes, you should do that for Fashion Goal. They will definitely approve you. And then when it comes to, you're welcome. When it comes to the inventory, you said that, let me go back up and see what you said. Thin fabric, see-through, not true to size. Okay, you need to return that inventory. I would try to return that inventory. If you haven't sold any yet, most vendors will allow, they have like some type of return policy. You need to call them and just tell them like, listen, I did not receive it as it was advertised. You need to take this back. I need my money back immediately. And that's all that. So I definitely would I will try to get my money back. But don't be discouraged. I mean, it happens. I definitely have gotten like 1 or 2 things in the past that was not what I expected. And you make do, but to a certain extent. And just know that just next time, definitely search for vendors who have high ratings. If you're using places like Fashion Go and etc., I don't know about the other ones, but they should have where you can see the ratings and things like that. And so you definitely want to choose people who have gotten a lot of orders and reviews previously. But don't stress it. You know, try to get a refund though, or not a refund, but or a refund, but send it back, or an exchange or something. And I'll be calling you. I would definitely call them or email them like ASAP. Okay. Any last questions before I go? Before we go, yeah. You know, I think it definitely happens, but don't let it put you down because we have too much growing to do. We have too much growing to do to be held back by that one little fault. Just think it's a small fault. It's one set of inventory out of the millions of pieces that you will own in your business's lifetime. So don't let it stop you. We got businesses to build, y'all. We have businesses to build. Okay. Anyway, so I can keep going on and on and on and on and on and on for a million more hours. I have so much more I want to tell you guys, but I'm actually going to come back on tomorrow. So tomorrow I can show y'all my book and it better be here or else I'm going to be upset. So I'm going to be back on tomorrow since I have been gone for so long. I have so much more to say. With that being said, if you're just coming on here, make sure you thumbs up the video if you enjoyed this time. Make sure you come back and watch the replay if you're just coming on. If you have not already, subscribed to my channel. And lastly, check out the links down below. There are 2 events coming up, 2 different workshops. One for those of you who want to start your boutique, and then one for current boutique owners who want to increase your sales. They are both happening within the next couple of weeks so that you can be on and popping 10 for Black Friday. Somebody asked earlier, I just remember that I skipped over that question. I don't know if you're still on here. Let me see if I can find the question anyways. She says, I signed up for the 2-day intensive, but I also want to be popping for Black Friday. Should I do both or is that taking on too much? So I don't know. Pakema? I don't know if that's how you say your name, but if you sign up for the 2-day intensive, and let me tell you all this now, did you sign up for the VIP or just the early bird? Okay, so let me say this. So there's 2 different events. The one that is a branding and marketing workshop that's just for current boutique owners, and that's in the month of October. And if this is too confusing, there's links down below. I can post them in here again. So this is the one that I'm talking about right here. This is for current boutique owners only who want to increase their sales and revenue and be popping for Black Friday and for the remainder of the year going into 2020. Then there's the 2-day intensive, which is literally just 2 days teaching you how to launch your online boutique, everything you need to know. And I will give tips on Black Friday there. However, there is a VIP option, okay, for the 2-day intensive. And so there's a few of you signed up now for the, there's actually a lot of y'all, and that's about to be sold out completely as well. But there's the VIP, they will have like the specialist treatment because they will be mentored and coaching with me from October, November, and December. So they will get hands-on Black Friday training. They will also get training for Christmas sales and closing out the year, and then how to start the new year being like 2020 on point, right? Selling out and being on point. So, and they also will also get things like a free one-on-one private coaching session, website audit, social media audit, and so much more. So I would definitely, if you want to work with me closely but you haven't started yet, then I would recommend signing up for the VIP, which is on there. And if you read close enough, because some of you guys have figured it out, so shout out to y'all. If you read close enough, there is a payment plan option for the 2-day intensive VIP option. So if you can find it, it's on there. It's not like a secret or hidden clue. If you just read all the information, you'll see that option there too. So anyways, what time will you be on tomorrow? I don't have a time because if I tell y'all a time, then everything in my body and my soul will tell me to not get on that time. So I don't like following rules for some reason. So I don't have a specific time, but it really is going to be whenever my book gets here. It says it will be delivered before 9 p.m. and I'm hoping it will be delivered before then because right now it's 8:30 my time. So I don't have a time specifically. I also don't know. I also don't really know what I have planned for tomorrow yet because I got a lot done today. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure tomorrow, but I will definitely let you guys know. Yeah, I think I'll just be on here. Y'all see me, but it'll be in the evening time. I would say probably around the same time as today, 7 p.m. ish. So, anyways, yeah. Sorry, that's not a clear answer. Okay, y'all have more questions or anything, let me know. And if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't yet, you got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Go back and watch my video that I posted today. Go back and watch this replay. Go get your tickets for the events. And let's start these businesses, y'all. I'm so excited for y'all. So anyways, I'm going to go and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye, you guys.